So today kind of a, again, brighter eye look a bit, and yeah, and some a little bit toned down on the, you know, quiet. It's not a light color, but you know, it's kind of a orangey red, or what you call this one, and a bronzy color, maybe a little bit bronzy color from Revlon. And yeah, but kind of a bit bolder on the eyes again, just for the change of it, you know. Yeah, so I already mentioned what's on my nails. It's You Don't Know Jack from OPI, a very neutral kind of taupe, like mushroomy kind of taupe. I really love that with it. It doesn't have a top coat, and it already looks matte now, kind of, because, you know, yeah, that's just the way it goes. So have a really good day. Thanks again for watching, and do use all your colors. Okay, so I have to have my hair up. There's no going around that, and I hate having it in the face when I'm doing my makeup. So I know it doesn't look very attractive, but you know, it's not my problem. Well, today I'm starting actually by, that I won't forget it really, this Sisley sample I have for under the eye, like a brightener and you know, concealer together. Something like that it's supposed to be, at least. So I will start with that today. So I'm grabbing this sample from Sisley for the under eye area. It's supposed to be like the one of the best concealer and brightener and like an eye cream in one. So let's see if this in one. Usually those in one products don't seem to work the best, but you know, maybe this one will. Who knows? So I tried it a few times, but I didn't try it like. I'm using this moisturizing, excuse me, Smashbox primer today. And yeah, I need more than that, since I'm putting it all over, you know. I'm putting it all over. Could put it with a brush, but you know, I will just smooth it over. On my nails today is OPI You Don't Know Jack. Yeah, it's a very pretty taupe, I think. No, it's kind of dark maybe for now, but even if it's, you know, springtime and all this, or summer, let's say, sometimes I just feel like being like, you know, with a neutral dark color, or not neutral, but you know, with a darker color. I will do the brows next, I think. So I'm taking this Clarins in brown, like that. Just, you know, filling in a bit here. Because there's kind of gaps here. Because I want it now to be kind of, you know, wide. And unless I, you know, color or tint my brows all the time, it won't look full, and because they are light and white and whatever they want to be, you know. Do you have this thing going? If you use a waxy pencil, the hair seems to take out the hair. Pull it out, like, even if I'm really like going softly over it. Well, I'm just going over here to soften straightly this line thing going here, because of course that is not. So, setting a bit with this, those two lighter shades, I think. They're probably enough. Kind of starting where I have darker hair, or more, let's say. More. It's a bit too much here, so I'm just softening it up a bit, like this, you know. Maybelline Drama. This is the medium brown. They're not that far from, you know, the colors are pretty much the same, I think. From the, you know, at least for medium brown, and the blonde one. Dark blonde one, I don't think there is any. Oh, there's a darker one here too, but not a lighter one than that. I'm just taking a really light color from the palette. Just to go really close here. I'm still going to use, of course, a compact powder, so it's not like this is staying this wide, you know, because it's a little bit shiny, this one. To begin with, I'm taking this Dior color again, and there is a little bit of another color in there because I was mixing it. I'm taking this, cleaning it a bit, taking this one today for this, and kind of letting it go like until there, something like that. For the inner corner, also from Dior, same kind of shadow, just the shimmery kind, and this is 001 Lin. And a brush like that, grabbing some of that one. This one is kind of strong, so kind of better tap off some of it. And then it's not enough. For the crease, I'm grabbing these two. It's a Dior palette in number 864, but it's like, you know, those dusty kind of taupey colors. So those two, and in the crease. Flat brush like that, and I'm now grabbing this one, fuchsia one, from here, from this palette. And again, very powdery and soft, so you kind of have to work a bit differently with those and really pat them in, like this. And also it's a good idea to be a bit careful when blending them out, because Smashbox shadows seem to be a bit like that you have to be a bit more careful when you're blending them, that you don't blend them away. So the fuchsia is just patted in like that, and now I will take a really kind of small brush too, one of these, to really go around it, that I want, you know, blend it all out, because you see I just touch it and it's gone. That's kind of the Smashbox. I'm gonna try something. Taking the middle color from here, from this Dior palette. It's like a really subtle pink together with this fuchsia. And I want to try and blend those two together. I don't know if that will be any better, you know, result. Let's see. And the other eye. Blend, blend, blend together. Maybe it's, you know, sitting a bit better. I hope so, because it's really annoying when you pack the color on and it just comes on off in a second, you know. Going around again. Now a small brush like this and the darkest color from here. And I think I will just do it the same way now. I will just straightly put it together with this one from Dior. What do you think? A little bit of a fallout, or what is that? Well, blending it a little tiny bit. You see, straightly it wants to come off. It's unbelievable. Cleaning up all this fallout here, it's like until here, you know, it's kind of crazy. MAC Mineral Skin Finish, just for the brow bone. Also to tone it down, you know, if I came a little bit high up again with this darker color. So I think to make it less, a little bit less pink, I will use some of this on top of it, just down here. Yeah, that's what I will do. And I will just take one of those fluffy, the same brush that I used for the compact powder. I will clean up a bit. Just stick it in here and see how that will work. And pull it over, you know, to make it a bit lighter. It will get some sheen, and I don't mind. Like that. Instead of having it, you know, matte and very pink like that. I will use this palette for one more thing. I'm taking a small brush like that and a gold from here. It's like an antique kind of gold. I will use this mineral eyeshadow sealant, but you can use it for any eyeshadow, really. A drop of that, wet the brush a bit. Now, of course, if I had taken out, you know, a palette from YSL, the wet and dry one, they work so well, like this way. But these also are okay, so I will use. I have to add a little bit more black something going on, so I'm taking just a little bit of this, like to make a really nice thin line, hopefully, close to the lashes. Kind of dotting it in. I'm being brave today. Or plain stupid. That's the foundation. I'm taking a sponge, don't worry. Blending two colors together. Going a little bit in all directions. It also blends it out really nicely. I will try something a little bit different today. I will take this this foundation, just a little tiny bit of it, a tiny bit of this Shiseido concealer, just for this area here, and see what it looks like. Because if I put this on, it has a different color and texture than this, so I don't really want to do that. So since it's not a small area to cover up, you know, and conceal a bit more, that it won't be too pink, so I'm doing this. And the brush, mixing them together, and straight on it goes. That just might be a good way of doing this, because otherwise it stays a bit pink, too pink on my skin. And also it's not, you know, really covering 100% this foundation. So if you want it to be like that, you kind of have to mix it with something else. So I'm trying to mix it now with some of this Shiseido concealer. So I hope it covers enough, the concealer and the foundation together. This area especially. And now I have to set it a little bit anyways, because of the concealer and everything together. Otherwise I can't do anything else. So I decided to use this Givenchy powder to set it. It's a compact powder to give a little bit more coverage maybe. And it's in number 3, I believe. Yeah, it's in number 3, and I'm doing it with a puff today. For blush and bronzer together, I'm using this Orchid powder, Orchid blush powder. And yeah, just a bit from here and here. For the lips, I'm using this Shiseido in number, for the lips, red 708. It's like for your lips, but you know, to make your lips you look a bit more colored. If you have some color on your lips, like, you know, rosy kind of lip tone. Over that I will use this Revlon, one of those, and it's the first ones, Just Bits and Kissable one, Born Stain, and this is in Adore. I love the peppermint scent of those. A little bit dry on my lips again, of course. Didn't realize that until now. You know, it's a very hot day. Every day here is hot now, so it's kind of good to have those kind of products on the lips. It's very practical. Well, that's it then for today. And do something about this, but you know, yeah. So have a really good week. Enjoy your colors, and thanks for watching.